What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Firebrand Homestead. I'm Trey, and my beautiful wife Lauren is behind the camera tonight. So I just came in here and was checking on the eggs. Now today is day 19, and that's right? Today's
yes.
day 19. Okay.
Yes.
So I came here to look at the eggs, and guess what happened? We have a pip. I don't know if you can see it.
I don't know, I can zoom. Or not. No, it's not letting me. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Yep.
I don't know if the lights can...
Yeah. Let me see. So we've been agonizing over this. I know I have all day.
Okay, so we have our first pip, and so that means we've got to get this brooder set up. I was going to do this tomorrow, but little man decided to go ahead and come out, and if I don't get this set up tonight, he's going to be here in the morning with nowhere to go. The key is whenever they hatch out, which he will hatch out overnight, or she. I don't know if it's a hen or rooster yet. But as soon as he hatches out, you leave them in there long enough to dry off, and whenever they're dry, you can hear our dog. She's begging to go outside.
Yes.
As soon as it dries off, then you take them out of the incubator and you put them into the brooder. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you our process of getting our super cheap and easy brooder set up and ready for the baby chickens.
If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch that video about how to make the brooder.
I will link that video up here
somewhere,
so you guys can go back and check it out.
I'm sorry, I had to. She's ringing the bell.
So the first thing we're going to put in our brooder is our pine shavings. Now the reason why we use pine shavings over pine bedding is because pine bedding is finer. And if you're doing it like us, you got your chickens in-house in the brooder. The pine bedding is going to cause a lot of dust, and the chickens are just going to make a mess. You're going to have a lot of dust in your house. So definitely get the pine shavings. They're bigger, just easier to clean up and less messy. All you want to do is you just want to put a good covering on the floor all over the bottom.
I love that smell.
I do too. It smells awesome, don't it?
It smells like a new house.
It does, don't it? That wood floor?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Put some more of those. Make some gaps over here.
Good. And you want to make sure that you evenly put it out on the bottom of your brooder.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
This actually will help hold in heat, and it'll do really good. Alright, so this block of pine shavings will last you the entire time that they're in your brooder, and will probably last you until your next time that you decide to go brooding. The next time you decide to go hatch eggs, yeah, pat it down. So whenever you buy a block of this, if you just take care of it, keep it out in the rain, it should last you pretty good amount of time. Next thing that we want to do, we're going to put our feed in there. The type of feed that we're using is by Purina, and it is a medicated feed. The reason why we're using a medicated feed, and I know a bunch of people may look at this and be like, "Oh, you're putting a medicated feed in with your chicks. Why are you doing that?" This medicated feed is not an antibiotic for them. There's a medicine in here to help fight against coccidiosis, which is a contagious disease that chicks can get, especially early on. So this medicated feed will help them fight against that and will help them not get it. So we will use this, and this is the only bag that we'll use. Once they eat all of this, we'll go to our lower protein grower feed, and and we'll feed them that until they get on layer feed. So this the starter grower that we're going to be using, and this is all we're going to do is we're just going to fill up our feeder right here.
There's some water over there.
Oh, water's right over there. So we're just gonna put that down in there. We're gonna fill it up. You can hear our daughter in the background. She decided to come in here with her popcorn. There's the camera.
Sorry, guys.
No biggie.
Didn't know that camera was there.
Give me a knife, baby. Always brings back memories of being in a chicken house growing up, smelling that feed.
Yeah.
Smell like Tractor Supply. I'm gonna fill it on that.
Yeah, I was so worried earlier.
Oh man, we have been biting the bullet all day. Like, why aren't they moving?
I just asked God today, I was like, God, please just give me something to know that these babies are going to be okay.
Just a little something.
It's kind of agonizing to just wait and be patient. And he did this. Of course, he overdoes it because that's what he does. So, whenever he gives it to you, he gives it to you.
Right there. What?
So cool.
Oh, the eggs. All right, everybody. Say hey, Emmy. Emmy. There's Emmy. Here comes Mako. There she is. Hey, baby. Okay. Let's try to figure out what's going on. So as you can see, this is how we've got it set up. We've got our feed, which will be right here. Our water will be over there. They can get over there to it. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on it. Put the heat lamp on. Go ahead and cut that on. We'll put a thermometer in there so we know how what the temp is going to be. It's up on the couch, baby. So we've got our water here and our feed there. And now it's just a waiting game. We're going to put this on. We're going to put it directly beside the...
And we've got to monitor the temperature in here.
Yeah.
So we'll have a thermometer in there to make sure it's warm enough for them in there.
And this is where it comes in handy. You just sit your... All you have to do is just sit your heat lamp right there. It shines down in there. And you have no risk of it falling and getting in there and catching anything on fire. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything set up and finish that. Once we get everything set up, we'll show you how it looks once it's done. All right, you guys, so this is our brooder set up and how it's gonna be. As you can see, the heat lamp just sits right there on top of the hardware cloth. No chance of it falling down there into the shavings and causing a fire. And we have our thermometer sitting right there, so we can keep an eye on the temperature and what it is right there while they're in there. That's where we got it at, and that's just how simple it is. You can see Lauren's over there peeping at the baby as they're peeping at us. So we're super excited right now. I'm going to try to go ahead and edit this video tonight so you guys can see it tomorrow morning. And tomorrow, we'll probably have a chick.
Hopefully.
Probably have one overnight. So we will probably be posting a lot of baby pictures tomorrow through Saturday. So you guys keep on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. and wanting to be involved in what we're doing. And thank you for caring enough to want to see what we're doing here on our homestead. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there in the bottom corner, and also hit the bell so that you will get notifications whenever we have our new videos uploaded. And don't forget to like this video and share it with other like-minded people so that other people can see what's going on, and maybe we can encourage them to switch from consumption to production. And that's what our goal is so that everybody can have a small farm and maybe a small flock of chickens. So you guys stay awesome and keep looking out on the Facebook page and Instagram, because we have plenty of baby pictures coming up. You got anything else you want to say, babe?
I'm probably gonna cry. This is really emotional.
Emotional.
Yeah.
The babies!
Yeah.
You guys stay awesome.